Good evening. Today is the 17th of June 2022. The time is 10:06 p.m. And there's just some things that's been on my mind today. Things that I noticed that happened before I knew I was GameStop. And when I used to go to the grocery store, or go anywhere shopping, people used to come around me, and it always be in twos, a man and a woman. And someone was pastors. Someone was pastors. Someone were ministers. Most of the ones that was actually coming around were pastors and ministers. So the church is in Gangstock in big time. Really big time. And I'm just noticing some of the patterns that they doing, Satan is doing, compared to the Bible. Like the rainbow. The rainbow is a sign of the covenant between God, man, and animals, that he will not flood the earth by water anymore. And so now the Satan has taken it and made it, I guess, a sign for homosexuality. A covenant between him and homosexuals. And Jesus sent the apostles out two by two. Satan sent his workers out two by two. The color purple in the Bible is royalty. So now the color purple is popping up everywhere, dealing with the things that's being done, like when they have these mass shootings. When they have these mass shootings, the people of the family that when they go on these interviews, they have on purple. They start to put up the purple lights. Anytime they do like those politicians have some type of meeting or whatever, that when they're on TV, they have on purple. They either have on purple, the Phoenician, no, not Phoenician, Tiffany blue. They have on red and black, like Obama and Michelle had on red and black, doing something. They were dancing, or they have on black and white. And all those are signs, colors that they use. The purple is Phoenician color, because the Phoenicians are ancient people. And I got this from Franchise Pearson. He deals with numbers and colors. And so far, from what I see, he's correct with the numbers that ends up in 666. The thing that they do and how he do the figuring comes up to 666. Like I was saying about all these killings, I said there's something just not right about these killings. Where they just doing it right out in broad daylight and knowing people got their phones videoing them. And they are sacrifices. I was saying, are they sacrifices? He got a connection between this man named George, something that's not his real name, but that's the name he used. George Orwell, I think that's his name. George Floyd, and the man that was in New York, that they supposed to be handcuffing him, and they all around his neck killed the man. He's piecing things together. and they're all coming up to the number 66. And okay, like the color purple, they're putting up purple lights. This is a sign that the Phoenicians are back. That's what he said. Not my saying. That's his saying. But I believe it. Um, the white and black stand for, okay, they're the white with a black dot. Then they're the black with a white dot. It's like they good in the bad and bad in the good. So it's like canceling out. There's no bad, no good, or no bad or whatever. How you say that. The red and black is sacrifice. The Tiffany blue, I don't know what that is. Tiffany blue, but he explains it. But I'm seeing, I'm getting it. I'm watching, and I'm getting to see. And everything they do, they have on a purple tie, they have on purple shoe, like what's that dude named Steps? He's a basketball player. Steven something. Real light skinned dude. He wearing purple sneakers, and he was showing this other basketball player that had purple hair. They all won some important game. Let's see what else. But anyway, if you can find his friend child, CHOW, friend child, Pearson, you'll be amazed at how he come up with these things. And he was kind of upset today because of, what's his name, Stevens, whatever that dude's name, the basketball player, real light skinny guy. What he figured out about it. It's like the game that they're winning is on purpose. Everything they do, I've been saying it. Everything is connected. Even things that we don't think is connected is connected. Everything is already planned, and everything is connected. And I do believe that Trump won. I believe with all my heart, because Obama was behind. Obama, this general. It's all of this stuff. It was already said that what was going to happen. I had already read it before it happened. That Obama and this general had some type of machine that can take the votes out of the vote machine, and that Biden was going to win. I had already read it before it even happened, and it did happen. And that's why Trump is fighting the way he's fighting. But I really don't trust Trump. I really don't. I don't trust none of these people, the politicians. But I trust Trump more than I trust Biden. I can say that much. And then, they trying to get it where the children, you can't give a child a gender. You can't say that, they're a boy or a girl until they get a certain age. These people, people better start paying attention to what these people are doing, because they're going to help our children. They're going to be able to help our children, and children don't know no better. They'll come and want to take your child somewhere. You can't say nothing, because parents ain't going to have no kind of rights. None. Because people sitting back, letting the non-humans make all these laws and ain't saying nothing. Just sitting back, ain't saying not one word. And these people, just like this, they the teacher, she was saying that if they can make it where they can, that the children decide whether or not they want to be a boy or a girl, she should be able to decide that she can talk about the Lord. Because they're trying to give her a hard way to go, but she's standing her ground. And this, I mean, this is some crazy stuff going on. Some really crazy stuff going on, and I'm telling you. Like this morning, I woke up this morning, I was in so much pain. There's something come up out under this floor. I don't know if it's energy or if it's a demon. I don't know what the world it is. All I know is I woke up this morning something after 4. I was burning so bad. I was in so much pain. They had me just burning. And I finally got up and went in my bedroom. I think I drank some water first, some cold water. I was just in so much pain. And I think I would end up going in my bedroom. I prayed. That's what I did. And I did read some Romans chapter 9. I don't think I read the whole thing. I think I read some. I think I talked to the Lord some. I decided I wasn't going to look at my security system this morning. Because I feel like they enjoying me watching them. I feel like they watching my videos and they getting a kick out of it. But I still I only looked at part of it this evening. It was about 4 o'clock before I even looked at it. And I'm gonna see what's on there. I don't know what's on there yet. I really want to go back and look at the video from day before yesterday to see did they leave that door open on purpose for them dogs to come out. I haven't heard nobody say nothing. You know, if anybody broke in and stole anything. But they left, the door was open. And I just want to see when he left, and I want to see when did them dogs come out their house. Cause they put some like fake man up there at the door messing with the flags. So I don't know if he put that up there for Memorial Day, or did he do that because because the door open? I don't know. They took it down, so they might have been for Memorial Day. I don't know. But today, when I looked at the video, I could see how they just kept looking over here, which I don't care, but I just feel like they're getting a kick out of it. And I thought about it, I might be helping them make money by proving that they walking. But I don't know. I'm just more concerned about what they're doing with these children and how they trying to pervert the things of God. You know, just like God, He all knowledgeable. He see all things. There's nothing that we can do that God don't know. And then they trying to make Satan the all seeing eye. He not know how. He not no all seeing eye. Not the Antichrist. He don't know all things. That's why he got all these demons and the fallen angels and people doing all his dirty work. So that's what's been on my mind today. How these pastors is part of this gang stalking. And they supposed to be such prophets and hearing from God. And I'm really about to wonder, these people really hearing from God? Because I have been on a lot of prophets pages and telling them what's going on with us. None of them, I haven't heard nobody talking about it. I've only heard one person talking about it, and that's because she's being uh, gangsta. I know Pastor Mona, she's being gangsta. That's how I found out that what's going on with me through Pastor Mona. And she sent me this, she the one that be sending me the video to look at. She sent me today to look at this video. Is this the one? Yeah. TEOTW Ministry. And she told me to look at Counterfeit God on YouTube. So I looked at it. And he's kind of talking about the same thing I'm talking about. You know, about all the stuff that's going on. But he got a little more deeper because he got somebody telling him that know what's going on. And see, God is telling me stuff. You know, I might not be receiving everything God's trying to give to me. Well, I believe God can give it to me because I wouldn't know. I think He give me because I pray for wisdom and knowledge and understanding and discernment. But anyway, Apostle. Well, he was Apostle David Gilliam. Now he's Ambassador David Gilliam. And he said he went into a vision, and in the vision he saw boats. What kind of boats he said it was? Some kind of boats everywhere, all over the United States. Everywhere there was a lot of water, I guess you could say. In all different states. And he said he could see people running to the boat, to the ships. And he said that the Lord let him know that it was an exodus. That we, mostly us black people, there was some other races, but it was the majority black people, that he was calling his people out of the United States, and that we were going back to Africa and to Jerusalem. But we're not going to go back the way we came, because we came shackled and, in distress. But we're going to go back comfortable and with plenty. There's going to be a release of income to us. So we won't be going back empty-handed. But we're going to be leaving out of the United States, because the United States is coming on judgment. And he said he saw it. He said they were just thousands of, either millions of people running to these ships. And I do believe, I'm not 100% sure if I seem like I heard something about people going back to Jerusalem. Seems like that is in the Bible. But these people is really messing up. And the the man that cited this he was talking about some of the stuff I was talking about the wounds. He was saying, but he was talking about, well, I was saying something about artificial people, because they're showing it. They showing it. But they got artificial people. But he was saying something about the fake wounds. I don't know if the wounds are going to be fake or not. because I think the wound is coming from these missing black women. I think this they taking these women and they taking their body parts, and I think they're gonna put the wounds in. He said they're gonna have artificial people, which they already have artificial people, but they're gonna make it where they can have babies. The baby's gonna be artificial. They're not gonna be human babies. But I think they're gonna do the transgenders. There was a lot. I can't. I need to start writing down. 'Cause that's the only way I can keep things in my head. I've always been that way. When I studied, anytime I studied for a test or something, I have to study and write it down. When I first started studying the Bible, I don't know how many tablets where I had to read and write. And that's how it stick in me. That's how I study, and it'll stay with me but I have to write it down. I need to get back into, but I can't. I got to get out of this house for one thing, cause they got too much technology up in here, frequency, where they keep attacking my head, and it just makes me feel fuzzy headed all the time. Those cars right there, I could get in a certain place and I can feel with that light coming in through the windows and hit me in my head. And it's a distance. That's how powerful this direct energy on the cars are, because I'm not talking about the car today where it can't hit me in my head. It's not right. The house is right behind us. It's the car that was across the street that's parked in a way that is sitting right at the facing this door, and it had a red light, just one light that was shining real bright. It was red, and I just kept feeling it hit me in my head, right up in here. And that's why they had those lights on all day long, coming over here. So I got to deal with the lights in the back, then I got to deal with the lights in the front, because that burgundy car across the street, it just sits there. That guy moved that white truck in the where it's sitting right over there, and then that man with that red truck, you can see like all kind of lights on his truck. And I come outside, and they hit me with something, and it just make me feel sleepy all the time. They things I want to do, but I just don't have the energy because I feel sleepy all the time. I be sitting here. I'm telling you the truth. I've never been a person to sleep in the daytime, and I could be sitting here doing, just sitting here, and next thing I know, I'm nodding like I done hit some kind of dope. Ain't never had no big stomach. Look at my stomach. I look like I'm pregnant. You never had this kind of weight. I didn't even have this kind of weight on me when I was pregnant with my children. The highest I got was 136 pounds. That's how skinny I was. But this stuff they doing to me is putting all this weight on me, and it's making me where I'm in pain. My bite just be hurting all the time. My feet keep swelling because they keep burning my feet. I went outside today to water my some of the plants. I did I water all? Yes, I did. I put some of that fish fertilizer on them. I didn't just water the plants. I just put fish fertilizer on the plants. They keep trying to keep them healthy, but they need watering. But I could tell I was being hit, so I didn't even water the plants. I was just trying to keep the plants from dying. Cause I got a lot of money out there on that porch and out there on the grounds. I'm seeing they invite more and more and more people to attack me. But today, not yesterday, today, I kept seeing some girls at the house that's right behind us that I never seen before. I never seen them girls before. And then some of them is over at the house. It's in front of the house that's right behind us. Across the street, there's some girls over there. They're not from here because they got their clothes in the bike. It's one of those little cars that with the hunchback, I guess what you call it. And that's where their clothes are at. They come outside in the morning time and to get their changing clothes. So these people is coming from different cities to come and GameStop. And these really these God need I really need God to whoever is his that's not afraid to get involved in corrupt need to really investigate this. Really investigate this because I was thinking about how these people are so sadistic that they got pastors who, if they don't change, they stop doing the stuff they doing, is gonna lose their soul salvation. Being pastors, the church folks that's doing all been going to church all their life can lose their soul salvation for the greed of money because they're part of this game stopping. And that's what's heavy on my mind today. These people have been in church probably almost all their life, and they can lose their soul salvation being greedy. Uh, Let me get close my. I'm already trying to get sleepy. I wanted to read uh, the Romans, but I can't do it because I'm too sleepy already. Already too sleepy. So I am going to call it a night. I was going to read Romans 9, but I'm not going to read it tonight. So I'm going to say good night. God bless you.